Wow, look at that. It's like a whole new room. What's up, everybody? Goosebumps Now here, giving you an update on my collection. So, here's my table. It's covered in Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, which, I constantly make decks to sell for profit on eBay, which helps me fund hobbies like all this. So, this is my play money. And it is work. I'm usually up till about midnight working on these, and I work a 6 a.m. job, so I kill myself. Alright, anyway, while we're on the topic of Yu-Gi-Oh, here's my eBay shelf. Top stuff that's been posted. Those are bids received. Those have not got bids. It's like the holographic stuff I don't let sit out because the cards start to curl. And then other projects and stuff I plan to actually use for myself. As we go along the bookshelves here, this is just like all my stuff that goes on eBay over time. It's a lot of work, man. I got probably like 6,000 cards here. But that's not important. We're not here to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh all night. We're here to talk about my collection. So, we get a side view from here. Bring it around the table. Here's my collection shelf of pretty much video game collector's editions, boxes, horror figures. Just, your standard stuff that doesn't fit on one whole shelf. So, it's pretty damn jam-packed, and I plan to stack one more console there as the PlayStation, the little mini PlayStation just went on sale, and I'm going to grab that thing for like 25 bucks so I still can. So, I'll have to probably arrange the whole collection again, because every time I get a box, that whole thing just moves around. Moving on, I will get a little closer here. This is my manga bookshelf. It hosts a lot of my nerd and pop culture stuff, Pokemon, DBZ, props from the manga, the books themselves, comic books. Make a wish. Check this out. This is the Holy Trinity of movie tickets here. Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball, and Pikachu, which is a Detective Pikachu, which I actually just went and saw, and man, oh man, that was a good one. Anyway, back to the shelf. My shelf's quite packed. Every now and then I find more manga at a Goodwill or the flea market, and I kind of want to cry, especially if it's manga I need, because I am like out of space. So, yeah, and those are all like manga, Blu-rays, and DVDs down there. I'm sorry, anime. Okay, so my amiibo wall, which I haven't added to at all, I'm going to have to add some space. So I'll have to add some up here, because they're releasing the Pokemon ones. And as you can see the theme, I've kept the Pokemon ones, and of course Sonic, because he is like my favorite off character. I got the Ridley one as a gift. Ridley's awesome. I actually have two. They were both gifts for Christmas, so I opened one. And then Meta Knight was just a bitch to find. So that was like my first rare amiibo I found when the collecting thing was a big deal. So I bought two and kept one for myself, just as a reminder of how crazy that hunt was. Moving on to like more game boxes and stuff. Underneath it, you cannot see it. There's a corner of it actually. Let me touch it. So right here, this is an Assassin's Creed Hidden Blade box, and excuse me, the entire stand behind here are Assassin's Creed blades that I just, the replica ones where you like flick your wrist and the blade pops out. But there's my Bigfoot box. I get a Bigfoot themed gift every year for Valentine's Day. It's like a running joke with me and my significant other. But video game props. That's Thunder. He's got a whole story from JCPenney's. When I start doing JCPenney vids, I'll get into him. Just picked that at Goodwill for like $1.50. It was great. There's my NECA figures. I plan to collect way more, so when I get more, I'm going to have to find a new home for them. Handheld collection. Game Boy boxes all the way up to displays for the 3DS. Very small Vita collection. Got both my Vita and 3DS displayed on Wii U stands. I was given to by a friend who works at GameStop. And then, of course, my Pokemon games take up a majority of my, as you see, sometimes 2 or 3 of my bookshelf here. So, these are actual books that me and my mom share. I have not gotten that Fear Street or the Fright Time moved in yet that you saw in the video. I did find it, but anyway, like our horror books and stuff. We like scary stuff. That's my family. Just more stupid stuff. I'm totally out of room. I need a bigger shelf. Anyway, moving on. You guys know the Goosebumps shelf. I really didn't do too much to it. I broke Slappy out of his coffin. He seemed unhappy, and I just felt like he was abused. So, if one was out, I had to let the other one out. So now just like that one book, Slappy's Evil Twin. There we go. Haven't read it, though, so don't spoil. Nothing's really changed here. You know, I'm still hunting that elusive second Mudman figure that's open, so I can keep the one Zach Baby TV gave me sealed. It's full, man. I completed the collection at Christmas thanks to my dad. I might look to like upgrade a few, like the ones that have the hippo books on them here. I'll see if they're switched out, but for now, they work. So, I'm looking for the Horland mask still, an original Haunted mask, and then the pumpkin mask. Not that pumpkin mask, but like the Attack of the Jack-o'-lanterns mask. Recently, I have brought the old masks out of storage and put them on the wall as I've been cleaning. So, you know, this is new. This is my Yu-Gi-Oh wall. Those are all deck boxes. Most of them have been opened. Some of them have not, as you can see from that one in the corner. Most of the ones off the top row are sealed. I think at least half of those are. There's a few around here that are sealed as well, but that big calendar is sealed as well, but I got more of those. Waiting for those to go back in value to sell. Anyway, here's my little Goosebumps corner. When I'm film, you should be able to see it all. It should turn out nice, you know, get a little more pop culture vibe. I've moved my PS4 out to my area here because my PS3 is in my other room. So, just got a 32-inch TV, so now gaming's getting nice again. And then I put up some of my old game posters, including that new Detective Pikachu one. And there's my gaming area. Got my chairs to read, whenever I want to sit and read. Yeah, that's it. That is the game area. So thanks for watching, and hope you guys have a scary night. One final pan here, just get it all. There's a lot of money sitting on them shelves.